We are live. Welcome to Gamcast for Wednesday evening. We're here to talk about last night's debate, principally to talk about the fact-checked cancer. It has now it killed the news first. Now it is killing debates. Folks, just in case you don't know about the fact-check hoax, the fact-check hoax was invented, I don't know, about 15, 20 years ago when news organizations started getting us used to the idea that they would tell us what a fact is. They're just supposed to report, and you know, we can decide for ourselves what a fact is, right? You can see here Daniel Dale. I'm not going to play this video. I'm not going to waste your time or mine. He obviously lies, but he's a perfect example of fact-checked. We take something that somebody said, we claim what they said, and then we claim whether it's true or not, and we use our institutional influence to basically rig things. Well, last night, okay, Trump got, quote-unquote, fact-checked by the moderators 4 times. We're going to show you that Kamala got 0 times. So the fact-check cancer is now full on in the debates and killing them. In fact, let me start where this happened. This happened once before. In 2012, a lady named Candy Crowley, who had a very good reputation, by the way, she did this, the same thing, to try to help Barack Obama when he was running against Mitt Romney. Take a listen.
Spontaneous demonstration. Is that what you're saying?
Please proceed, Governor.
I want to make sure we
and
get
just
that.
So you know, this was the attack on Benghazi. The Barack Obama administration didn't want to admit that it was a terrorist attack, right? So they came up with this idea that it was a spontaneous demonstration. And Romney's just trying to make this point that you didn't call it a terrorist attack. Take a listen.
Record, because it took the president 14 days before he called the attack in Benghazi an act of terror.
Get the transcript.
He did.
Check the transcript, he says. Here's Crowley.
In fact, sir. So let me call it an act.
He did, in fact, call it an act of terror, which is an outright lie. What he said was it was an act of terror, which is a generalized, of course it's an act of terror. Coming back to last night, here's David Muir fact-checking Trump real time. Take a listen.
Clarify here, you bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused.
So the city official, who's the incompetent one who's not doing anything about it, he says he didn't do it, so that's yeah. But folks, we all know what's going on. It's basically like if you're in trial and the judge is supposed to be equal between the plaintiff and the defense, and the judge starts basically favoring one side. And that's just exactly what they're doing. It'd be bad enough that they're in there interfering. Kamala should be able to do it. But here was even worse. So here's Kamala throwing out the old Charlottesville hoax.
Let's remember.
Hard to believe she's this confident they won't do anything after they've already fact-checked Trump. But here she is.
Charlottesville, where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And what did the president then at the time say? There were fine people on each side.
Now, everybody knows it's a lie. You don't hear Muir interrupting. You don't hear the other moderator interrupting. Nobody's interrupting. You don't hear it at all. Okay? And here is, oh, don't tell me I did that. Yeah, here it is right here.
You had people in that group, excuse me, I saw the same pictures as you did. And you had some very bad people. And the renaming of a park from Robert E. Lee.
Here's the key part.
And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
They should be condemned totally. And the way you create the hoax is originally he said there were good people on both sides. And then he came back around literally within 15 seconds, but they cut that part out. But anyway, folks, the fact-check cancer has gotten to debates. There are now no more debates. You just forget that. And don't worry, it isn't going to kill Trump's chances. Nobody really cared based on the data that's coming out. So if you like this material, I hope you will like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you do, I will see you on the next one.